Hi, and welcome to Bio111. This is week one. I'd like to introduce everyone to the course and also introduce myself to y'all. I am Dr. Fondry. This is the spring 2019 hybrid semester. I'll be your lecture instructor for Bio111 this semester. If I can ever be of any assistance for your learning, please email me at mfondry@waketech.edu or call me at my office 919-532-5884 during business hours. This contact information is in the syllabus in your Blackboard course shell, and I'll in the next few minutes give an orientation to our learning environment and the interface through which we'll do our Bio111 class this semester. So in terms of Bio111, the scope and goals of this course are to give students a background in the molecular and cellular aspects of biology. This course has been laid out in 4 units, and so there's going to be 4 tests, and these 4 tests and 4 units will cover all of the material that we'll need to go over for Bio111 this semester. The 4 units that we're going to have are going to be on biochemistry, that's Unit 1, cell structures, that's going to be Unit 2, cell functions, that's going to be our 3rd unit, and our 4th unit we're going to end the semester by having a unit on genetics and heredity. So if you're interested in things like, for biochemistry, we'll be talking about proteins, lipids, carbs, nucleic acids. If you're interested in nutrition and how our bodies get the nutrients that we need in order to function, that biochemistry unit focuses on that. The cell structure and cell functions units in the middle of the semester, we're going to be taking a look at the smallest unit of life, the cell, and learning how cells are made. What are the organelles, or what are the structures inside the cell? What are different types of cells and what do they look like? For the cell functions unit, we'll be learning how different processes in the cell occur, like DNA replication. We'll learn how genes are expressed and how genes encode for proteins. We'll also learn about metabolism and learn how cells get energy in order to do work. When we end the semester for genetics and heredity, we're going to learn how traits are passed down from one generation to the next. And we'll also learn how cells replicate and divide. So again, we're going to be going over these molecular and cellular aspects of biology, and so there's going to be a lot that's relevant if you're interested in medicine, if you're interested in health, if you're interested in pharmacy, if you're interested in maybe veterinary science or dentistry. A lot of these topics will be relevant for your future careers. In terms of interacting with the course, the Blackboard course shell is going to be our course interface. And I wanted to take a moment to just point out a couple of important areas in the Blackboard course shell. First of all, what I've done is I've got a screenshot of the announcements page, and this announcements page is going to be the place where I put information and announcements for students. I try to have an announcement at least once a week, if not a couple of times a week, so if there's anything important that I need to share with the entire class, I'll put it on the announcements page for y'all to find. The second thing that I need to let you guys know about is the Getting Started menu. I went ahead and boxed it in red and put an arrow towards it. In that Getting Started menu is the syllabus, the textbook information, and test registration information. So if you ever have questions on the structure of the course, how to buy the textbook, what are the textbook options, how to take tests for our online hybrid course, that information has been placed in that Getting Started menu for your future reference. When we get to the heart of the course, when we're doing our teaching and our learning, I've placed lecture materials, things like PowerPoints, videos, notes, and case studies in your lessons area in your Blackboard course shell. Now the thing is, for those lecture materials to show up, students will first need to take their online course entry quiz. Make sure to complete that, please, by January 15th. That way I can record your entry into the class. Once that course entry quiz has been complete, then that lessons folder will populate with those lecture materials, and you'll be able to begin the work and the studying for the semester. Another important place in our Blackboard course shell is the Modified Mastering Biology link, boxed here in red. This Modified Mastering Biology is an online computer homework program, and it's going to be through this Modified Mastering Biology link that our homework is going to be turned in. So please make sure to check out that link, follow the directions at that link to sign up for the modified mastering biology homework, and I wanted to let everybody know that our first assignment is going to be due pretty soon. So please do make sure to turn in your, to get access to your modified mastering biology homework through that link and to start looking at that first assignment. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go back. And if you have any problems with that modified mastering biology link or registering for it, shoot me an email, or there is a technical support number available on that through that link if you would need assistance in signing up for that homework. And finally, I wanted to point out the collaboration tab or our discussion board. Here I'll post weekly discussions for students, and by participating in that weekly discussion, that will count as your weekly attendance for the course. Make sure to log into this at least once a week so that you can go ahead and respond to those discussion board posts, and that will count as your continued attendance for our Bio 111 class this semester. In terms of kind of how to navigate the course each week, the weekly tasks that I kind of have on my radar for you guys is to first check the weekly folder for reading, PowerPoints, videos, and case study resources. The way that I've arranged the course is week by week and chapter by chapter, so we'll be doing about a chapter per week for the course. Everything that you should need for lecture for the course is going to be in those weekly folders, so please do make sure every week to check out that weekly lessons folder. The second thing is to make sure to stay on top of the assignments for each week. And in general, the assignments for the week will be, first, a modified mastering biology homework that will be available through the modified mastering biology link that I showed previously. The second type of assignment will most likely be a case study. And when we do our first case study, I'll kind of show you guys the case studies. These are opportunities to apply our knowledge to solve a real-world problem using the scientific method. And to complete the case study, what I'll ask everyone to do is use the scientific method to design an experiment. I'll go into this a little bit more detail for our first case study, but for right now, I just wanted to put those case studies kind of on your radar and to let you know that we'll have probably at least one case study per week, and that will be assigned. The third thing to be on the lookout for is the attendance on the discussion board check-in. I will just use again these attendance discussion board check-ins for your attendance record for Bio 111 this semester. Okay, and then finally, occasionally there may be quizzes or supplemental assignments in your weekly lessons folder. So be on the lookout for those. I'll try to make sure to announce those in your weekly folders to let you know if there's an additional assignment in addition to those other three for each week. And then finally, there is a required in-person lab portion of the course. So make sure each week to attend the mandatory lab session for your section on your lab day. There is a separate lab instructor. Please make sure to check out the lab syllabus and any contact information for your separate lab instructor as directed in your Blackboard course shell. Let's see. Okay, to start the course, first go ahead and please take the course entry quiz. Once you take the course entry quiz, the stuff that we'll need for lecture materials in the lessons folder will appear. Once those folder materials appear, go ahead, please take a look at the week 1 folder for the week 1 material. And once you do that, kind of navigate through the material, go through the assignments, go through the reading. As you're doing that, you'll need access to the textbook and your modified mastering biology homework. So make sure to check out the textbook resources to sign up for the homework program. And then finally, by the week's end, make sure to complete the assignments for week 1. Again, that's going to be the modified mastering biology homework, a case study, the weekly discussion board attendance check-in, and then any supplemental quizzes as indicated. And then finally, we do have lab this week, your first week, so make sure please to try to check into lab during your lab day. That's it for the introduction to this week. In terms of just in general for Bio 111, if you would like help to go through the material, there are lots of ways to get help for this course. First of all, that's me. That's my email, mfadre@wicktech.edu, and that's my number, 919-532-5884 in my office. I do have office hours in person at those days and times. Also, if you take the Google survey link, which is in your Getting Started menu, you can help me decide for the class what are the days and times for the online office hours that I'll hold for your section. So make sure to take a look at that Google survey link so we can set up some online Google Hangouts office hours as well. Your lab instructor is also available to assist you in your learning for Bio111, so please communicate with them. Also, there are some free on-campus resources that are available to all students to assist in their learning in biology and in science. There are faculty tutors available at the STEM Center here on North Campus in ND 460. If you click on the link that's provided, there should be some schedules that will indicate when biology tutors are going to be available. If you wanted to interact with me specifically, I have tutoring hours in the STEM lab in NH30 on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 12:30. So if you'd like to reach out in person during those STEM lab hours, I will be there. Otherwise, there are other biology faculty tutors available in that STEM center according to that STEM center schedule. The other place to get help for biology is at the Individualized Learning Center. If you click on the link that's provided, that Individualized Learning Center has tutors for biology that are trained not just in biological science, but also in study skills and in helping students and in tutoring students. So I highly always recommend checking out the Individualized Learning Center or ILC for help with biology and study skills. Finally, thank you to everyone for being part of our Bio111 learning community. I hope that the material will be useful and interesting to you as you continue your academic and professional journey. And again, if I can provide help or resources or access to resources to assist in your Bio111 learning, please do reach out and let me know. I'm here to help all my students be successful. Thank you again for being part of the course, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.